Hey guys, I'm Bob. Welcome to Growing Young After 50, where we're proving that life after 50 is just getting started. So join me and let's see where today's adventure takes us. And if you're enjoying the journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss what's next.
How's it going, everybody? We are out for a Sunday night dinner rush following an Eagles victory. Gotta love that, always. Trying to get a little more data on these tires since we did the one short run. We're trying to get, 3 or 4 days in a row on them. See if we can get about 100 miles on the tires and see if they feel different. Because I have heard that sometimes the tires tend to break in a little more. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens. It did say it was busy with the 1 minute between orders. So hopefully we'll get something soon. I did go out for a couple hours earlier in the car and had a pretty good day. Actually did right around $100 in 4 hours. It was about 60-40 between Uber and DoorDash. 60 DoorDash, 40 Uber. I gotta figure out what this rubbing noise is. I thought it was my brake pad, but it's not. I'm wondering if it's the fender. We'll do some troubleshooting while we're sitting here. Nothing here. I had Misty ride the bike too to see if maybe it was because of, oh wait a minute, I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that screw was touching it. Let me bend it just a little more. Pretty clear on that side. I would assume I'd see maybe there is a mark there and I just didn't notice it. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Sorry, bringing you guys along for the troubleshooting portion of the episode. If that was it, it should be fixed. You should know right away. Look at that. No more rubbing noise. Good thing I caught that because that was actually rubbing the tire. Could have actually cut into the tire. What do we got? McDonald's. Absolutely. It was $6 plus for less than a mile. So the goal for tonight is to try to take everything under 2 miles if possible. Just to bang out as many fast deliveries as we can. People were questioning what did I do for security because I wasn't always showing how I locked the bike up or I turned the alarm on, that kind of stuff. So, hey, now you know. Just like that. Oh, forgot the phone. Not ready.
704. Can I get a large one?
Oh yeah, from yesterday's ride. Leave that there for a sec. Everything on this side to keep it centered. Oh, I gotta get my lock in the bag anyway. A little uphill here. Trying to avoid some of these bumps. Because I do believe there's sodas in the McDonald's bag. So we did the Philly bike ride yesterday. That was a ton of fun. But oh my god, was that tough. Not from, I guess not really physically, more mentally, because we didn't get a lot of sleep. We had to get up at 4:30 in the morning and drive over into the city, park at a parking garage. And then we rode about, oh, I don't know, half mile or so to where the whole thing started. Then it was 20 miles. And it started at the art museum, which is where, you know, everybody's seen Rocky, where he went up the steps. So it started near there, went all the way down to the Ben Franklin Bridge and along Penn's Landing, and back through the city to Boathouse Row and the Schuylkill River. It's pretty good. I am going to make a video. We both recorded. It's not going to be a normal Tuesday, Friday video, but I am going to get one done. Just because you never know. There could be some really good footage in there. I haven't actually watched it myself yet. But we are here. Order number 1 done. $7. Let's go. Look at this. Of course. We're gonna gamble. Let's see if we need a pizza bag. If we do, we'll drop that one. Jump to this task. I can probably fit the 12-inch pizza in here, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna drop this one. Alright, no idea how much this is going to pay now because I dropped one of the 2 orders. But I would have taken the other one if it wasn't a pizza. I was gambling on maybe, well, it did have wings, so it would have been nicer if it was just the wings. So one of the things I'm going to do is, whenever I do decide on what to do for a new bike, I will have a rack on the front that I can put a pizza bag. I can get the rack for this, but I've heard horror stories about the older step-through bikes. When you put racks on them, you get like a crazy wobble. You take your hands off, even just for a split second. And while I don't ride with no hands because I'm old, I don't even want to risk that. And I have to be more mindful since I don't have knobbies. Don't want to go over the handlebars like I did the other day. Yes, I took a graceful exit over the handlebars, but it was very slow exit, and I was able to just kind of walk it off. I didn't have to, it didn't actually land on the side of my side. It landed straight on my feet. So I was able to just kind of walk through the accident, so to speak. And I just honestly don't remember if I kept it in the video or I cut it. It was nothing really spectacular, because trust me, if it was spectacular, I would have kept it. I would have made shorts about it. I would have done all that stuff just to get the clickbait going, you know? Oh, for tonight's dash, I weighed myself. I'm 289, and I am at 30 pounds of pressure on these tires, so that's what they're recommended. And we're here. What do we? Can, 20-ounce bottle. All right, perfect. For Matthew? These are annoying. But they do keep the wind out of my eyes. Have a good one, guys. Gonna go around here so I don't have to jump the curb. Cool. Alright, I had to wait a couple of minutes for them to actually make the order. But the good thing is we don't really have that far to go.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Fairview Boulevard, then turn left onto Hartford Road.
I took my goggles off. I'm hoping I don't regret it.
Turn left onto Hartford Road.
I think the guys in there initially were a little kind of caught off guard with seeing the helmet and everything and me picking up the order on the bike. But then they asked how, you know, how everything was going and all, and then they started getting curious. I told them we did the Philly ride, just like, oh, I saw that on TV. Which I didn't know it was on TV. It's probably like a little blurb on the news or something. This is where the pizza place was, so it would have been a nice double. Alright, turn left. Nobody coming behind me. nobody coming. I'm gonna hop over here because I have to left turn, so I'll just ride this sidewalk up. Just easier to do that than it is to try and cross up here where that car's coming out. I would have been up there with no shoulder. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to move make these mirrors vertical. They do stick out far. That'll work. So I'm still trying to get the feel for how much I can lean turns with these new tires. I know it's already more than I used to be able to, but I don't want to overdo it because I don't feel like having road rash.
You have arrived.
Alright. Where are we at? 207. Up there. Okay, that fender's rubbing again. At least now I know what it is. Third floor. Oh, now I feel the ride from yesterday. It's a pretty nice view. Look at the color in the leaves. So I finally figured out what the one squeaking noise is. It's my seat and seat post. It's that. That's the seat post and the springs in the seat. I had a feeling that's what it was, but yeah, I confirmed it. Alright, so that order paid $8. So between the two we made 15 bucks. Not a bad start. Figure if we were able to take that pizza order, we would have done that one as well and put us well over $20 that first hour. I mean, we're at 15 already. I don't remember how much the total was. I think it was 14 total. So that means that pizza order was paying $6. Well, that was actually good luck then that the one that we had to drop the pizza order was the one that was paying less. Because when you drop it, you honestly don't know. Oh, I should have jumped in that curb. I'll do it up here. Oh, I got a shoulder. I'll be good. So the hot spot right now is the diner. And once again, we kind of kept to my goal of not really going over 2 miles. Because whenever I say I'm not going to do 2 miles, I'm kind of figuring whatever that number is doubled. Just because I'm trying to count the return trip. I wasn't sure what they were going to do, so I was waiting. So, oops, wrong one. So far we're almost 6 miles. That's including the time it took me, well, before we even got an order, to go to the first pickup. Not sure what they're doing, but I'm not hanging around to find out. Somebody had actually posted in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a member of, where it's basically e-biking over 50. I think that's what it's called. Somebody was new and they were saying that they were looking to get a bike, and they had no concept or any reality because they hadn't ridden a bike since they were a little girl. And they asked if there was a place they could go to learn what a bike even is, like an e-bike even is, how it works. And I was kind of baffled at the fact that there's nothing out there that I'm aware of, and nobody else was either. Like, there's no resource for that. It seems odd in today's world that we don't have something for the newbie, like the ultra newbie who has no idea. So that might be something we're going to do. We may actually do a video series, a couple of videos just for new people to answer any questions they have. Ooh, that crosswind almost blew me into the traffic. I haven't felt it that strong in a while. But anyway, yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea if we possibly do something like that. I can do a quick video, just sitting in front of the camera and, you know, discussing it, and basically people can share the video so we can get ideas of what topics you want covered, and then other creators can jump on board and they can do the same, because believe me, I know everybody knows a whole lot more than I do. I've only been doing this since, well, what, March, April, something like that. There we go. That's better. $5.90 for 1.9 miles, so just about $3 a mile. And we are almost at the McDonald's anyway. Well, it's right over there. So we're gonna go this way, where this guy's going. I would normally just cut across, but if there's any traffic coming, then I have to go to a dead stop. I hate going to a dead stop on a bike. Now I have a little bit of room. I will take my time, let him get out of the way. And with any luck, there won't be anybody coming, so I can zip straight across. Oh, good to the left. Perfect. See how that worked out? Now we're just going to go right on up here and dive in this parking lot, and we're at McDonald's. I didn't want to risk coming down here and having to stop and wait. Yeah, we're ready. I really like my U-lock better. But it is what it is. Just one drink, and we're at AB9. I have that one when it's done.
This one?
Yep.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I got a question.
What's up?
How many times have you seen this order?
This one?
Yeah, for this lady.
I don't know.
She orders here?
Hold on, let me see where the delivery is.
Okay.
I usually remember by that.
Yeah.
I've been here, but I don't know that it was for the same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
This is probably a kid.
Nah, I think it's like an older lady. She orders this every single day, twice a day.
Really?
Yeah. It's like almost concerning, but like,
I wouldn't say it's concerned because she's able to do it multiple times a day.
I guess.
You know, if she just did it and then stopped, that's when I would be worried. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I don't. You gotta get at. What about at?
Head northwest toward South Chester Avenue.
Well, I'm taking a shit.
I'll make sure I edit that part out.
Nah, you can keep that, bro. Yeah, keep that.
All right, we got the order picked up from McDonald's. Had a funny little interaction in the store and outside the store.
Head east toward South Chester Avenue.
Now GPS doesn't realize I'm taking the cross up here. But in the store, the guy working behind the counter asked me if I've ever delivered this order to this person before.
Head southwest toward South Chester
I was like,
Avenue.
I don't know, I might have. And then I said, let me look at the address. Sorry, I heard of something, that's why I maybe stopped talking. So I said, let me look at the address. I looked at the address and didn't really recognize it. And
Head southeast toward South Chester Avenue.
and I said, you know, possibly. And he said she orders the same exact order 2 times a day, every day. And I said, maybe it's for a kid or something. And he's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's an old woman.
Head southwest on US 130 South, then turn right.
So we're gonna go up here to the cross over. We're going almost back to where we just were
Head northwest toward
for the
South
previous
Chester
delivery.
Avenue.
It's pretty close to it anyway. I think we're going to the area that's condos and single family homes versus the apartments. I don't know if this is really 2.4 miles because it shouldn't be. It should be closer to 1.5 from here. I think it just adds extra because it doesn't realize what I'm doing, honestly. I think that's what it is. Finally! We're at 96% battery. I think it was 96 or 98. Either way, we're doing pretty good. $96.
Head southeast toward
Yeah,
Hartford.
1.7. See, look at that. good. 87%. See how fast battery drains with the lights on. Right, we did the drop off, changed out the battery, turned on all the lights. Oops. Where are we at? Chipotle $6, 2.6. Yeah, we can take that because it's a lot of the miles is actually getting to Chipotle, so we can take that. Okay, I have to admit, I cheated a little bit on that ride. I did use some throttle in there, but my legs are dead. I'm gonna keep going because I need this. I actually need to put my legs through this so that they get in better shape. Alexa?
What's the name?
Alexa? Thank you.
Yeah, over there.
You too. Okay, picked up the order from Chipotle, was in and out really quick. Don't know how much of it I'm going to show in the footage, only because there's a bunch of kids doing TikTok dances in there, and they're really young girls, and I really don't want to put that on my channel. I don't care about the TikTok dance, I just don't want to put it on my channel. So anyway, we got a 13-minute ride, 2.2 miles. We're going to cross back over the highway.
Turn left onto South Fairview Street.
We're at 80% battery. How far have we gone? I don't even know. 11.5 miles. See, didn't even see me. That's why when you're riding, don't count on other people to stop. If you can stop, stop.
Head southwest on US 130 South, Burlington Line toward South Chester Avenue. In 800 feet, slight right toward Haynesville.
I might be able to time this perfect. We're gonna go now. We're gonna go to max
Slight
speed.
right toward Haynesville Road, then turn left onto Haynesville Road. At the light, turn left onto Haynesville Road.
Alright, perfect.
Continue on Haynesville Road for half a mile.
Alright, we can go back down to normal. Alright, Well, if I get something else, I'll come back and we'll record it. But I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We did 13.5 miles, 27% battery used. I think that's actually pretty good, so I'm not going to write these tires off yet. I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive the next time out on them. Like I said, I've heard from other people that they do just need to break in some. So maybe that's what it is with these guys. But thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. We're up to 130 subscribers right now. Let's see if we can get that up to like 140. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, see. Now they're making it tough for me to say no. We know that Burger King order was only paying $3. So we're going to accept this. But then we're going to decline, like we're going to remove this Burger King. What wrong thing? And yes, I know I shouldn't be doing that because no, I have too many orders there. That's fine. Now, this is going to be my last order for the night. In theory, this order should now pay me roughly $10. This will be the final one. We'll go get it. It'll probably be, let's see, we'll put it on the GPS. So a little over a mile to get there, and then probably a little over 2 miles. So we're going to add roughly 6 more miles to our tally.
Head south on Haynes Mill.
All right, I like that. So let's go do this.
Then turn right on. Head north on Haynes Mill.
All right, so to recap, they offered me an order for Burger King for $3 and change to go like 2.5 miles. I declined it. Then they added a Popeyes order, and for both of them together they wanted to pay me $13 and change. Well, the Popeyes order was going in the same general area.
Turn left onto
So,
Princeton Drive. Then turn
what we
right
did
onto Rutgers Drive.
is we accepted the orders and unassigned the Burger King because we knew that was a $3 order. So that
Head
leaves
north
us
on Haynes Mill Road toward Notre
with,
Dame
in
Drive.
theory,
Then make a U-turn at Notre Dame Drive.
a $10 Popeyes order for roughly 3 miles. Michelle? Okay. So we had 2 drinks and I got an extra empty cup to put in the 3rd drink holder because it takes up more space. Then we're going to put the towel on top so it doesn't bounce. I'm going to put all this stuff in here. This should be fine. Now, directions. do not like the way it wants us to go. We're gonna ride along the
Head
highway.
west toward Taylor's Lane, then slide right onto Taylor's Lane.
We're at 67% battery. So let's see where we end up. Because if we go the way it wants us to go, that's a wrap. It's going to use every bit of battery I have. So now we're going to basically backtrack the way we just came along the highway. Go past the McDonald's, which means I am going to have to go across that jug handle backwards, which I'm not really crazy about, but I'll work it out. I am definitely going to have to take my time up here.
Head southwest on Burlington Pike,
Because
then
of-
turn right onto Taylor's
I don't
Lane.
want these drinks spilling. Let me angle down just a hair. There. Now I have a better view of the
Head
ground
northeast
front.
on Burlington Pike. In 500 feet, turn right.
And we will be going really slow through here because these sidewalks are brutal. But we'll make up the time once we get off the sidewalks here.
Turn right, then turn left. Head southeast toward Burlington Pike. Turn right onto Burlington Pike, then turn right onto Carriage Lane. Head southeast toward Burlington Pike. Turn right onto Burlington Pike, then turn right onto Carriage Lane. Head east on Delran Parkway toward Burlington Pike, then make a U-turn at Burlington Pike. Make a U-turn at Burlington Pike.
Luckily, I've basically been coasting most of this.
Head northeast on Burlington Pike toward Tenby Chase Drive. In 600 feet, turn
To be
right
perfectly
onto Tenby
honest, I'm
Chase
coasting
Drive.
it because I'm trying to manage the bumps.
Head northeast toward Manor Drive. In 300 feet, turn right onto Manor Drive. Turn right onto Manor Drive, then at AutoZone Auto Parts, continue onto Tenby Chase Drive.
And now we can make up a little
Head
time.
northeast on Pheasant Road, then turn left. Turn left toward Manor Drive, then turn left.
There are speed bumps in here, so I have to just make sure I slow down before they come up.
Head northeast on Pheasant Road toward North Millside Drive. In 400 feet, turn right onto North Millside Drive. At the stop sign, turn right onto North Millside Drive, then make a U-turn. Millside Drive. Keep left to stay on North Millside Drive, then turn left onto Burlington Pike. Turn left onto Burlington Pike, then turn right.
So the plan is whenever this light changes, we're going to jump across, cruise down the highway because there'll be red lights, so we'll have a little bit of a gap, all the way down, cross over where McDonald's is, and we got to go down off that road. Whenever the light changes. There it goes.
Turn right, then turn left.
Oh, bump. You'd think the highway would be better, but nope.
Head northeast on US 130 North, Burlington Pike. In a quarter mile, slide right toward South Chester Avenue.
Okay, now we have a true representation. 11 minutes, 1.3 miles.
Slight right toward South Chester Avenue, then continue on to South Chester Avenue.
Are we gonna make it? Yeah, we'll make it.
Continue on South Chester Avenue for 1
I
mile.
don't want to lean too much because I got the drinks in the back. Yeah, let me get out of turbo. Fifth Street. I think we start off with 8th Street. Oh, we don't start. That's the first number street. So if we had went the way it really wanted us to go, we would just now be getting at the end of Taylor's Lane, which if you remember some of my older videos, I had to go down a long road that was basically just like this, but it was industrial on both sides. So there was really no room to ride. And it said 25 mile an hour or 35 mile an hour, I forget which. But people always do 45, 50 down that road. So you have no choice but to go max as far as you can. So it's actually the same. We would have went further down that road because it wanted us to go down that road, make a right, and then come up the road by the railroad tracks, River Road. So we would have had to backtrack up this way. So I minimized. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. We're going to stop on the way back and take a look at that. Yeah, they did some good work there. We're going to get a good look at that on the way back. So we were able to minimize the amount of time we had to go full send, which was really only coming across 130, that last section there. The rest of the time I actually went fairly slow.
Turn left onto 5th Street.
And now I was in pedal assist 2, and I just dropped down to 1 again. Because there's nobody really behind me, so I can just cruise. And we're 1/10 of a mile, so we're good. The only thing we have to count on now is make sure them drinks didn't spill.
Turn left onto 5th Street, then your destination will be on the left.
Alright, so I have no front turn signal, so I have no choice to let this guy go. Which I would have done anyway, even if it did. Because he has the right of way.
Your destination is on the left.
Which one is it? This one? What number are we going to? 700. This is 600. It's probably the very next one. Oh, I forgot. We were supposed to get storms tonight. I can hear the rumbling in the distance. There we go. Where's the next one? Leave at door. All right. All right. Moment of truth. Well, that is an epic fail. One of your drinks spilled a little bit. The other one.
Yeah, I see. So what's gonna happen?
Tell DoorDash one of them spilled.
Okay.
They'll refund you for it.
Oh, all right, thanks.
You're welcome. Completed. And they gave me $12 too. So what do we end with? $38.60. All right. Oops, dismiss. We're going to close that. I don't need that anymore. So, 18 miles. Means I have to bring this in and clean it. Well, now I know I have to figure out a different solution for Popeye's drinks, because that was not the solution. So that was it for dashing for the night. We made 38 bucks. I'm not going to complain about that at all. I do feel bad that last order, like a quarter of the cup spilled, which means I got another mess to clean up when I get home. Alright, let's see if we can check out some of these Halloweens. No traffic behind me. Alright, good. I'm going to jump across to the other side. What? Tell me that's not cool. That's awesome. All the pumpkins, big one up top. Oh, and look at the spider up on the roof. Michael Myers behind the sheet. They did a good job. Pennywise. Very cool. One more time before we head home. Alright, we're heading home. Once we get a little closer to home, I'll go over all the numbers, because I'm curious myself. I mean, I already know we made $38 and change. I'm curious to see how many deliveries we took. Oh, and just to prove that I was correct in my theory, that when they added on that delivery to the Burger King, that order paid me $12. The whole delivery was going to pay me, I think it was either 13 or 14. So that means they weren't going to give me but $1 or $2 to do that Burger King delivery. So I think we made the right call by canceling the one and keeping the other one. So that was a pretty good night. I should say pretty good Sunday in general. Like I said, I think I said earlier I made $100 today earlier. I think I actually made 90. So we'll just say I made 90, and then I just made another 38. So that's $128 I made on a Sunday, and got to go ride my bike again. Now, I wish I made $128 on my bike, but I'll definitely take this. Okay, so earlier today I did 54.48 and then just under 40 in Uber. So we'll say, I think it was 36, so yeah, it was $90. Hold on, I think I still have it on my calculator. There we go, 90.91. And then we just did 38.60. 129.51 for the day. I'd say that's pretty damn good. As far as tonight, so far we are right around 20 miles. Now, I've been using the throttle a little bit here on the ride home. So we'll say, I'm going to say 40% because I abused it the last couple to get down to 37. But 20 miles. You know, I would love to get 30 miles on rides, but 20 miles is honestly right around where I was getting before. So I really can't complain. I can't blame the tires for the range now, but I can tell you what, the acceleration and the top speed definitely took a hit. So I'm gonna head home, bike in the house, get everything cleaned up. I gotta clean out that bag where the drink spilled, and basically start editing. So I know I'm just zipping through parking lots here like I shouldn't be, but I don't want to be on the main road at the moment. Thank you guys for everything, liking, subscribing, watching, commenting. The last video I had 15 comments, which was awesome because it gives me a chance to actually interact with you guys. Some good questions. Those of you guys who stayed to the end, you know, let me know you stayed to the end. You know, I know most people don't, but yeah, if you stayed, awesome. I want to thank you. All right, guys. Till next time. See ya.